Good morning. This is the weekend update for Buy Sell Short for Saturday, August 3rd. Looking at the Dow daily chart here, and over the last 2 days, we've been finally able to break out of this little rectangle formation, this little back and forth action that we've seen pretty much throughout the month of July. And we started off August with a bang, thanks to the Fed meeting, their slight change in the language from moderate to modest economic growth, and then the jobs report on Friday, the same old, 160K plus job gain under expectations, all lower paying jobs. And essentially what we take away from this past week is all that nonsense regarding the Fed tapering in September this year just got blown out of the water, in my opinion. We've been saying it really since that tapering language and nonsense started a few weeks ago, that there was no way the Fed was going to start tapering this year. And here we are. The car's going to continue to go uphill, and the Kool-Aid is going to continue to slosh around in the market. So looking at the Dow Transports, you recall when we looked at this a couple of days ago, we'd mentioned that we saw some nice consolidation on the Dow Transports, and they were hinting for a nice little upside move. And over the last 2 days, big pop, and that corresponded with the move in the overall market. And, it's a good thing that we continue to see the Dow Transports move higher, and, we're just going to continue to monitor. We did have a little bit of a dip on Friday, but the recovery in the market, off the data, just a testament to the strength that is out there right now. Dow 15-minute chart, just a quick update there. You can see we broke out of the range. RSI is getting up to that 70 level. We could see a pullback early next week, or we could just continue to romp out and continue to push higher. There is another article, was at a Monthly Fool today. I posted it on the website, so definitely go there and read it. Very interesting read regarding new highs in the market and what to expect afterwards, going back, looking at the last few bull markets that we had. And essentially, it's what I've been saying. We're probably looking at Dow 17K plus before all is said and done. And the stats actually play out and say that, when we break out to new all-time highs, the market just doesn't implode then. It continues to go for quite a few months. And the thesis of the article is we're probably looking at Dow 17K and a rally through March of next year. And that would actually play out with historical trends where, year two is typically the weakest market on a presidential cycle, and next year would be year two. So, let's have fun for the rest of the year. We've got a very sweet summer rally here that many people, this has been a very hated rally, are still sitting on the sidelines, woefully underperforming this market. And we're starting to see Joe Average now come into the market. You're going to probably start to see a lot more articles on the market, a lot more chatter. The water cooler talk will be people buying back into the market, especially with the poster child for Joe Average, Facebook, getting back above its IPO price. That may prompt more of these sideline sitters to get in the market. And when they get into the market, small caps is where they go. And, small cap market continues to bust out. But anyway, we know what the market's doing. This is a stock picker's market right now, and let's jump in and look at some stock plays. And actually, let's start off with what I believe could be a very nice mover for this week. RNN, biotech's on fire, and there are very few decent biotech stocks left under $1. We jumped into this one a couple of days ago based on this uptrend, this nice stair-stepper pattern that we have here. The stock pops, runs about, here it ran 75%, dipped. Then it ran 60%, dipped. Back down to the trend line. RSI bouncing off 50. Volume increasing over the last 2 days. Target here, 66 cents plus. And, we jumped into this one based on the move we saw in ZLCS. Look at this. 50% move in 2 days. And it just shows you the power of these stocks, these biotech stocks that are down here. And this one has a very powerful trend going into this week. Should be a very nice move on RNN for us this week. CPRX, look what this puppy has done since we got into it 3 months ago. This stock is up $1.20 from when we started playing it back there at 50 cents, and we've played it multiple times since. And again, on Wednesday, we jumped into this one. I talked about it in the chat room regarding the trend we were seeing in some of these stocks, and we jumped into it $1.38 to $1.40. It has met our expectations plus some. We jumped into this one expecting a big move based on a trend I've been seeing, and so far, 25-cent plus gain for us. Just another monster winner that is still in play. COOL, a little bit of a pullback on Friday, which is a great add opportunity on this one based on the long-term trend chart we had. I would be a buyer, 63, 64 cents. We're looking for 73, and then off to the races. And as I said, $1.25, $1.50. And when you look at me on some of these targets, look what I said as a target on CPRX last month. And here we are trading above that target. So these long-term outlooks, this is the market to be doing right now. This is a swing market. DCTH, trading under cash. FDA meeting in September. Biotech stocks are blowing up. Look what ZLCS did this past week, 50% gain. These guys have earnings this week. We really don't care. The FDA, the hope in September is what we're playing. But we've seen two biotech stocks now blow up after their earnings report. We've seen ZLCS do it over the last 2 days. We have also seen our other play, DVAX, start to take off after its earnings report. So could be the catalyst for DCTH to start that run to 60 cents this upcoming week. Speaking of DVAX, slow and steady breakout here. We are about to get into chaser zone. Look what BSDM did over the last couple of days. This one too has blown up. So all these biotech stocks setting up this way are getting chased one by one because there's a very small inventory of these stocks out there, and nice charts are blowing up. This could be the week that we see a gap fill on DVAX up to that 160, 170 area. A couple other small bios that we're sitting in. IBIO, we've got an inverted head and shoulders formation here. The breakout, 52 to 55 cents. I'm a buyer, 50 cents and under. We finally got stochastics back under to the 20 level, and the last couple of times we've seen that happen, we've seen some very big pops on this one, and this should be go week, especially with what the other biotech stocks are doing. We had a monster winner today, this week, on VLTC mobile ad stock. We were buyers at the 420, 430 area, hit 580 plus on Friday. Already above our first target. Secondary target now is 621, and then 750 is where this one, and the volume is starting to ramp up. And you recall what this one did back in April. It essentially went up 140% over the course of 2 weeks. We are looking at a similar pattern on this one, and this upcoming week could be a monster for this one. And remember, from the email I sent out, based on their cash, earnings, etc., and what other peers are trading for, this stock could trade at $10 to $16 and still be considered cheap with regards to its peers. So could be a very nice week for this one this upcoming week. ETAK, a little bit of disappointing action, but a lot of the chop, it's making us wait. 90 cents is probably where we'll see the big chase come on this one. Let's see if that one can break out this week. HTM had a very nice move for us this week. They report earnings in a week and a half. Insiders continue to load up on this one, and we could be looking at a moonshot over $1 on another profitable earnings report in a week and a half. So definitely keep an eye on this one. They're chasing these profitable stocks. There is no reason why this stock should be trading under $1 in my opinion. Last but not least, quick mention on Mad Catz MCZ. It's again consolidating its recent spike. We got a golden cross on Friday. Very, very bullish medium term. Continue to add this one on dips. Our target remains 1+ into the Christmas season on their Android console. So that's it for the video, guys. We've got a lot of nice setups going into this week. Love the setup on DCTH, DVAX, and RNN just looks sweet going into this week. So have an awesome weekend, and I will see you guys in the chat room on Monday. Bye.